As we open up the volleyball tournament of season 73 of the UAAP, the final two teams who have not seen action this season will be on the Taraflex in just a few minutes. De La Salle University Lady Archers, or Lady Spikers, last season's first runner-up, take on the always solid and formidable Adamson Soaring Lady Falcons, or Adamson Lady Falcons for short. Both have retained their coaches and pretty much the same lineup, save for one or two players. So needless to say, chemistry is definitely going to be there, and the plays will definitely be almost identical to what you saw last season, which makes for exciting volleyball. A good-sized crowd gathered inside the arena in San Juan. Let's send it over courtside now to our Coliseum partner, Rolly Manlapas.
For match number 4 in the women's division of your season 73 UAAP Women's Volleyball. Our first referee this afternoon, Mr. Yul Venosa, international referee candidate. Our second referee, Jeffrey Lopez, international referee candidate. Now let's meet the starters. First, for the Adamson Lady Falcons. Number 2, Pao Soriano. Number 3, Sheila Pineda. Number 5, Mayet Zapanda. Number 8, Angela Binting, team captain. Number 10, Chanpong Ginlong. Number 14, May Makatuno. Their libero, number 1, Angel Vasquez. Head coach of the Lady Falcons, Minerva Dulce Mami Pante. And now the starters for this year's hosts, the De La Salle Lady Spikers. Number 1, Micaela Esperanza. Number 2, Abigail Mariano. Number 3, Jackie Alarca. Number 4, Stephanie Mercado. Number 7, Michelle Gumabao. Number 11, Sha Cruz, team captain. Libero number 5, Melissa Gohig. Head coach of the Lady Spikers, Romel De Jesus.
There is a bitter rivalry, I'm pretty sure, between these two teams, as last season they met in the Final Four, and La Salle quickly dispatching of Adamson.
That's correct. But then, you know, looking at this team's lineup, I think that Adamson is more intact in terms of the players, of course, with the exception of Lizlian Gata, and over the side of La Salle, they're losing one of their key players, like what you mentioned. The setter's role is really vital in a team, and losing the setter would mean a big adjustment for the team.
And we've seen several teams in the past few games of the start of the volleyball tournament displaying and parading new setters, and sometimes you see some problems because these kids, 16 years old, 17 years old, from high school jumping into competitive volleyball in college with TV coverage and everything, and under the spotlight, and you have to make a decision, you know, and you have to make these veterans who have been in the UAAP a lot longer than you listen to you. This is the play I'm going to call. You do what I will ask you to do. So that's not an easy job for a young kid.
That's right. There has to be authority, and in this case for La Salle, it's Esperanza from De La Salle, who graduated from De La Salle pa, who will fill in the shoes of Kay Martinez. Let's see how she will perform in today's game.
Well, the back set for Alarca, that was strong though, and Alarca telling Esperanza, the likes of Alarca.
Now these are the adjustments that they don't have a choice. Now they have to make these adjustments in the game instantly and quickly.
And it seems even si Gumabaw, hitting a little too strong. No snap of the wrist, and Adamson off to an easy 2-0 lead. Cruz with a power tip. Here comes Angela Benting and doing what she does best. We've seen her, start her career here, and as a rookie, she was already very good, but she just keeps on getting better.
That's right. And itong si Angela Benting, if you look at her, a lot of people are actually amazed at how high she leaps, at how smart she is.
The power that she has.
That's right.
Let's get our first report of this match from De La Salle, coming from Jessica Mendoza.
Eric, we already know that the Lady Spikers are a formidable team, but it seems that they're not ready to rest on their laurels. And so they journeyed to Japan for a couple of weeks last July to train under a Japanese coach. And according to veteran Steph Mercado, this volleyball sensei found focused on improving the girls' blocking and reception by making them train twice a day. The Lady Spikers also went up against a draft team and a university team as part of their training in the land of the rising sun. Eric and Ann.
Thank you, Jessica. It seems like volleyball has become some sort of a martial art. Volleyball sensei. Huh?
And it's not only that. We have another team, of course, Ateneo, who went to Thailand in this time around. We have La Salle, who went to Japan. So it seems like they're really going to national.
Exactly. Which do you think got the team that got the better training? I mean, which is a more popular team or country in terms of volleyball?
Japan is both Japan and Thailand are actually popular when it comes to volleyball.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, so far, it didn't pay off, at least for Ateneo, in their game against USD. They lost yesterday in a 5-setter.
That's right, but like what I told Mozzie yesterday, win or lose, whichever team loses in that game, they shouldn't be ashamed of it. It was a well-fought game. It extended to 5 sets. Imagine, it was such a long and grueling game.
And its popularity just grows by the day. I mean, even on Facebook and all the social networking sites, it was on there. But La Salle right now getting their form together, and they are 3-all with Adamson as we send it over to Ricky Flores.
Eric, from that interview I had with Coach Dulce earlier, you heard about all the hardships that the Lady Falcons had to go through. Unlike the DLSU Lady Spikers, these guys did not train in Japan, but they trained in cement, not on a real court. But according to team captain Angela Benting, they had a pretty good off-season preparation. This season, they welcomed to the team 4 rookies who gelled well with the team, according to her. But they did lose Leslie Ann Gata, like you said earlier. In her place, sophomore Angelica Velasquez says she's a little nervous to be filling the shoes of Leslie Ann. She's very thankful for the guidance of the former libero during the off-season and hopes to adopt one quality from the graduate: the heart to win and continuously want to play better. Eric and Ann?
Thank you, Ricky. More grassroots in training now at Adamson. Didn't have to go far to get their act together. So far, it's working to their favor. They're tied 4-all with La Salle. So right from the start, these teams are going at it.
That's right. And during the pre-game interview, Coach Ricky actually mentioned the fact that Adamson is a team that has always been known for great floor defense. And I think that even if they're up against a team like La Salle, if you look at the height of La Salle, they're pretty tall compared to Adamson. But with that floor defense, La Salle would also have a difficult time in actually, just scoring points.
That's outside Maraño. A little too excited in that instance. There's her first attempt on the floor today. And now a quick 2-point lead for Adamson. Soriano is at the service line. One of the better players as well from the Lady Falcons. That's out of bounds though on the serve. Gumabaw, 5 serving 6. Angela Benting. Here's Mercado tipping it. Good coverage by Adamson. A free ball for La Salle. Mercado tries again.
Good coverage there by Adamson.
They go to Benting, who overshoots the mark. This is the problem that is caused by tall blockers. Your hitters, your outside hitters, tend to try and go over the blockers.
But then, of course, the tendency of that sometimes is for the ball to go long.
And in that instance, that is exactly what happened.
Oh, good
Angela
blocking.
blocked. Makatuno tries again.
That's a bump, 2 touches. On Makatuno.
And right away, you can see the effects of that height advantage by LaSalle. They are controlling the net.
That's right. Remember what Jessica mentioned earlier, that these girls, well, their Japanese sensei actually focused on their blocking as well.
It has really improved, it seems, right now, and that blocking is forcing Angela Binti to try all sorts of spikes. And now that went wide, LaSalle on top by 2, 8-6 in set number 1.